In a very frustrating turn of events, my microphone stopped working partway through me recording this video, and as such, welcome to the Mancini the Amazing channel, in the incredible Pokemon A to Z series, where we work from A to Z. Most of the time, one, this isn't recorded so close to the point, because it was supposed to be finished right about now, as you can see with me having been 2 games into the episode, and also it's supposed to have audio. So, here I am. I have actually pre-built this team, because I built it in the start of the video that didn't have audio, and now the microphone is actually properly connected and working after more than 2 minutes into a video. So, here we are. Unfortunately, I have already built, so my thoughts are, Dodrio is a cool Pokemon. It's something that I have a great personal appreciation for, and also, I'm running max speed, as I have learned during the process of making this thing, that it's actually kind of helpful. So yeah, Dodrio, Brave Bird, Double Edge, Knockoff, Tailwind, Skuntank, Gunk Knockoff, Taunt, Sucker Punch. The main thing that's cool about Dodrio is the fact that it has a bunch of really really support moves, including access to Helping Hand. It has access to Tailwind. It has access actually to Acupressure. It's got access to Feather Dance. Feather Dance is cool, but it becomes less effective as a game goes on, because when you drop something's Pokemon from to -2, they lose half of their damage. When you drop a Pokemon to -4, they lose a 17% of their overall damage, which is often at half. If the Pokemon's outgoing, they're doing 65 the first time after the -2, and then at -4 they're still doing more like a 45%, and then you're still dying, even though you've reduced their stat stage another third, which is unfortunate for sure. Not even a third, a sixth? Yeah, it's a sixth. You only drop their stat stages by a sixth when you drop them 2 stages, which is not great. And then you drop them down another 2, then they go down to a quarter, which is not even a sixth. It's like, what, a 12th in 2 stages? It's not great. Going below -2 is not anywhere near as impactful as going to -2. So if you can do it in 1 move, you can, but multiple moves, not as impactful. Double Edge, Knockoff, all pretty good. Brave Bird Knockoff is the one I've gone for. Just having strong stab moves means that a Pokemon is able to stand up, even if it does only have 110 base attack. I kept running into Pokemon that were too fast for me with this spread. Skuntank is really interesting. I've had some draft leagues where I have thought it was the best Pokemon ever, and some where I thought it was really bad. It's got access to Explosion, which is cool. It's got an okay 9-3 attack and an okay 71 special attack. You wind up running a mix of them in draft. You don't tend to wind up running this Pokemon on the ladder. I do think that Sucker Punch is pretty good. I think the main way you're going to get value out of something, having access to Tailwind, just clicking Gunk Shot and doing good damage is nice. Knockoff and Sucker Punch are both fine. It's really happy to have Knockoff back. Acid Spray is cool. Burning Jealousy is a cool support option. I have also run Fire Spin before. It's not amazing. And when you're running Focus Energy, it's generally better to run it on a type that has stat drops. Snarl is cool. You can run it on Assault Vest set, and it is reasonably decent there, because making progress while dropping your opponent's offenses is pretty impactful. And also going from -1 to -2 is still reasonably impactful, even if not as good as -0 to -1. Sludge Bomb's also fine. Damage-wise, you'll have a surprising number of Pokemon that can't take, the Dark and Poison matchup super well. And not a whole lot that resist them both, but your damage is also pretty anemic without, a boosting item. Stench is here because it means that Sucker Punch can sometimes flinch, and Aftermath is often not relevant because very little is really clicking contact moves. So many of the best physical moves in the current format are not contact, which is not amazing for Aftermath. Stench is just sometimes will improve a matchup. I have Clear Amulet, Reckless, Mienshao. I'm gonna make this one faster because it needs to be faster. I think Urshifu. That's the wrong level. Can I do that? No. I'm gonna run Speed for Adamant. I should do that. May have lost to an Urshifu. Immediately plus. How fast is Iron Crown? I thought it was only 90 odd. 98. Let's just take slightly more. You know what? Let's take it out of the attack. Who needs it? Who needs it? And now we are faster than modest Iron Crown by 1 point. We have Sash, Flutter, Moonblast, Icy Wind, and Shadow Ball. It's because sometimes you need an Icy Wind for Dodrio to actually be able to set Tailwind up. Yeah, Manchow's here with Fake Out to allow us to set Tailwind up. High Jump Kick is good, and then Ice Spinner means that Rillaboom, which is otherwise pretty annoying for teams that have Tailwind, is less annoying because they don't have terrain anymore, and it also, like, it limits the ability of Iron Crown and Expanding Force Psychic Terrain stuff to be impactful. Ogerpon, Follow Me, Ivy Cudgel, Spiky Shield, and Horn Leech. Follow Me is just good. This set is fine. I was considering Power Whip, but I didn't wind up wanting to run it. And then I have Salamence here because I think it would be cool to click Focus Energy and then like spam Heat Wave and Draco, and I really just wanted Intimidate on this team. That was basically what it came to. I really just wanted Intimidate. So here we are going to go. We are here. It's yeah, first game of the video. There totally was not a whole separate video. Yeah, oh, Skuntank also just has like a reasonably okay coverage. It's got access to Haze. Acid Spray is fine. You can run Toxic Spikes. I've seen that have good impact in VGC as well. Like, in general, genuinely a lot of moves that are reasonably good. Okay. Qianfao is not the matchup we want to see with this team. Especially with the Mienshao round. And Scizor is an interesting addition. So I think I have to lead Flutter. I need to bring Dodrio and Skuntank, so I think I'm leading Skuntank as well. I'm bringing Dodrio in the back, and then I'm bringing Ogerpon. This doesn't seem like a great Mienshao matchup, though it is okay into D-Knight with Ice Spinner and High Jump Kick and Reckless. I'm going to bring Mienshao. It's probably wrong. I don't like Gouging Fire. It's very good. I kind of want to just double it. With Moonblast and Gunk Shot. I am Sash, so I cannot be one-hit KO'd by Sizzle. I think I'm reasonably likely to be faster than the Gouging Fire, because they often run a decent amount of bulk. If they do run a decent amount of bulk, I die, but you know what, it doesn't matter. They went for Burning Bulwark. Oh, that's frustrating. I hate this Pokemon so much, man. I really don't like Gouging Fire. It is so much, like... So what, they added Iron Crown. Yeah, they added Walking Wake, is really good. Iron Leaves is mid. Raging Bolt is okay. It's much worse in draft than it is in ladder. Yeah, I don't know. I think Gouging Fire is probably the best one. Walking Wake is also very good. Walking Wake... Like, I think Gouging Fire is definitely the best of the four that they introduced in the most recent DLC. Though, obviously, Walking Wake hasn't been legal until this regulation. Maybe I should be throwing a knock into Sizzle. Probably should have thrown a knock into Sizzle. Either way, I'm going to be gunk shotting the guy now. Oh my gosh, it was faster than me in the first place too. Okay, good news. The bad news, I didn't bring Salamence or Ogerpon. So a matchup into Scizor is actually quite challenging. I think I go for the double protect and sucker the Gouging Fire. Oh, I'm faster than Sizzle, that's cool. Going into Mienshao now, because I do still have Transpilization. I think if I'd gotten that double protect off, I was in a very strong position. So, that's cool. Letting me get the Sucker Punch off definitely wasn't great for my opponent. So the Terra Steel is definitely something I want to do. Do I fake out the Sizzle? I think I do. I think I have to go for the fake out and... Do I die to Flutter? What? It doesn't show an item, so it's probably an item. Oh my gosh, there's so many sets. Specs. Will Dazzling Gleam pick up Skuntank is the question. Unlikely. So they would... will Terra Dazzling Gleam pick up Skuntank? Reasonable odds. I think I still have to go for this play. For one thing, I'm terraing the Mienshao, so I don't have the ability to Terra. Okay, they didn't go for the funny move. Okay, so now I do threaten the Sucker into Sizzle, which is really good. On the downside, I don't have Terra on Dodrio in the back. And yeah, Qianfao. definitely an issue. I think they're very likely to throw a double into the Enchao here. It's so difficult to get through Chien-Pao with Flutter gone. I shouldn't have doubled that Gouging Fire. I should have taken even just a Shadow Ball into that's not the way that works. A Shadow Ball into Sizzle would have been pretty good chip. Would have likely put it in range of Sucker. So I have to protect, and I think I need to Sucker the Chien-Pao to break a Sash. Okay, yeah, I broke the Sash. I assume that was Bullet Punch was into the Skuntank. Now, I need to be able to win from this position. They've not used their Terror. I think I need to throw both attacks into Chien-Pao, which is annoying because I really don't want to high jump kick the Chien-Pao slot because I think it's very likely to Terra Ghost. I am very fine with Brave Birding it though. Okay, good. It doesn't say sort of for a second. I thought it did. High jump kicking the Sizzle slot never wins. If they Terra Ghost, does Ice Spinner ever pick up? I don't think the answer is yes. No. I have to high jump kick and Brave Bird it and hope that they target the Mienshao, I think. I think I have to hope they double target the Mienshao, actually. Oh, they... Okay, yeah, no, they went for the play. Maybe I should have high jump kicked the Sizzle there. No, that jump kick. Oh, I won! That's right. Dodrio is faster. That's cool. Oh, cool. Okay, my opponent made a really bad play then. I don't know why they Ice Spun it there. Maybe they meant to Ice Spin at the Dodrio, which would have put them in a different position. Not necessarily a win, though. Either way, that's cool. I like winning. Winning's good. Is that the first game of this new set? It is the first game of the new set. Cool. Started with a win on the last video, the attempt at the video as well. Honestly, I do think Dodrio and Skuntank are both pretty reasonable Pokemon to draft. I don't have the VBL doc open. I should pull that up. I meant to look at it at some point. That's not the one. Okay, Rillaboom matchup. Whimsicott matchup. Whimsicott matchup is bad. Rillaboom matchup is not amazing. I think it's a Mienshao lead. Honestly, I think it's Mienshao next to Skuntank with Dodrio and probably Ogerpon in the back this time. Maybe Salamence. Maybe Flutter? Flutter's not terrible with this Ash. I like all these Pokemon. Intimidate's good though. Okay. Very likely for the Gouging Fire to go for the defensive ability here, I think. I go Fake Out and Taunt. Taunt always goes through it goes through Burning Bulwark. That's right, they built half of a mechanical check into Burning Bulwark. Okay, Fake Out comes out. They go for Breaking Swipe. Okay. Not amazing, but not terrible. They can't protect anymore. I'm hoping that means they go for another Breaking Swipe. I really just want to throw a High Jump Kick into the Gouging Fire slot and Gunk Shot the Whimsicott. They went for the Heat Crash. I was hoping they wouldn't do that. Sorry, I didn't say that explicitly. The thing I was hoping they wouldn't do is go for Heat Crash. I should have probably said that explicitly to communicate what I was thinking at the time. I could have switched in Salamence, actually. That was probably a good play. Okay, Intimidate into Urshifu is good. I think I want to Terrafire and Draco the Urshifu here. Honestly, I might even suck at the Urshifu too. Because I think that that chip is reasonable enough that it makes the Draco feel a lot more reliable, and it means that like a following up sucker is also reasonable. Oh my gosh, that's... Okay, actually that's probably bad because it means I'd probably die with Salamence. If I live, though, that's really good. No, I died. They're banded, most likely. Game is very over. Game is so over, man. Game is so over. Okay, yeah, that's not really... I'm just seeing so much Gouging Fire on the ladder, man. It is very, very challenging Pokemon to beat. Can we see how much the -2 gunk does? None? Wow, that's crazy. Who would have thought? Let's throw another sucker here. Terrified not working out, but it's definitely a reasonable thing. Fluttermane is still the most common Pokemon in the format, even if I just magically run into another. I brought Taunt for this specific sort of matchup. I think this needs a Mienshao Skuntank lead. I'm so sick of running into Gouging Fire. I ran into Gouging Fire in both of my other games as well, by the way. It's just, I don't know, man. Very frustrating Pokemon to play against sometimes. My opponent is Overgrow. That's interesting. I'm gonna fake out the Rillaboom and taunt the Porygon. I don't know what they're doing. They're at 1,100 rating. I can't say much. My rating has also really dropped in these past video and a half. I have no idea if High Jump Kick picks it. No, it doesn't look like it does. I mean, Gunk will do 1,000,000 to Rillaboom, so may as well throw an Ice Spinner and a Gunk. Booster Energy, Physical Defense. That's not great for me. That is really bad for me. They went for high horsepower. They are hard calling the Terra. I'm gonna High Jump Kick the Rillaboom and taunt the Gouging Fire. Same rationale as last time. I kind of wish I was faster on Skuntank now. But they're boosted defense, so they're probably relatively slow. Okay, that did not work out, and they were specially defensive as hell. I did not expect that Breaking Swipe to pick up. You know, when they have boosted defense. I don't know. The Smoker one has vanilla in all of its stats. That's bad. My King Gambit matchup is not good. How am I feeling about +1 Heatwave here? Come on, where's King Gambit? Here we are. Not +1, I mean crit. I don't know where the crit button is, but I'm pretty sure there is one. I could just Draco. Okay, you're definitely like max HP or something. Draco seems very, very likely to pick up. I'm gonna Draco and knock. Good taunt. Don't think taunt's that relevant. I don't expect Sucker to Alcremie. Okay, they did Terra this turn. I could have gone for the Terra Fire Focus Energy play I kept talking about. Okay, what are they doing going for here? Just Breaking Swipe? Great job. So I think I have to Focus Energy here, and I think there's no way Gunk is working. I don't think I can Focus Energy then. I Draco and I knock still. Okay. Well, that's not great. That's a dead Skuntank. I think I have to double protect here. I cannot double protect. My other Pokemon does not have access to protect. It can, like, Terra Dark to resist. Honestly, I think I need to get a Focus Energy up on Salamence. I think that's my only way through this game. I think with a Focus Energy up, I just need a tiny bit of chip on King Gambit, and then I'm in a really good spot. How I get that chip on King Gambit? No idea. No idea. Actually, I can just throw the Brave Bird into Salamence here. Okay, that's unfortunate. Do we see the Sucker? We do not see the Sucker. Not seeing the Sucker is really bad. Yeah, that's game over. Okay, GG. Well, that's unfortunate. I tried to play around Sucker. My opponent did not click Sucker. I didn't have the Terra Fire. I probably didn't pick up anyways. Nah, with chip. I definitely would have picked up the chip. Yeah, I didn't have any game there. If this Pokemon had Jump Kick, all I'm saying is the game would be very different. God, Gouging Fire is obnoxious, man. I have to say, it's not as Amogus level of annoying, but it is incredibly frustrating to play against. I think that its design is not, like, it's super anti-fun. I don't think its, like, usage is absurd or anything. It's just that when I play on ladder, every single team I run into is playing it. I think in the 5 games I played today, I'm pretty sure maybe one of them didn't have it. Maybe game 1 of these 3 didn't have it. The first 2 games I played both had it, and then the second 2 games definitely both had it. I don't remember the second the game that I won in this video well enough to know that for sure. But Gouging Fire is everywhere, and it stops you from being able to use terrible Pokemon because it's good. Honestly, it stops you using a bunch of good Pokemon because it's good. You know, like Rapid Shifu isn't even in the game. You know, like it's not amazing, but it is incredibly good at every base level. And that just means that you don't get to play games. Like, you don't get to use god-awful teams like I want to use. And Fluttermane was nowhere near as oppressive. Amogus is really the only thing that stood out as comparatively oppressive. As you remember from my video yesterday, where Ditto and Smeagol did not stand up to Amogus. Ultimately, everyone, I thank you for watching. Where the hell is Skuntank and Dodrio on this? Dodrio is probably like 3 points. Yeah. I'd pick it up at 3. It's definitely not the best Pokemon in 3. Not by a long shot, there are a lot of better Pokemon in 3. But it's fun. I like using it. It's probably the worst Pokemon in 3. And then Skuntank is maybe in like 4 then? Where the hell is Skuntank? Is it in 2? It's in 2. I would definitely pick it up in 2. I maybe have been hesitant picking it up in 4. I'd pick it up in 3, I'd pick it up in 2. I think Skuntank is cool. Thank you everyone for watching. It's definitely been fun. Maybe it should have been Terra Dark on the Skuntank and should just been going for stronger Sucker Punches. I don't know. Feel free to leave any feedback or comments down below. I am hopefully going to have my recording system working consistently in the future. Goodbye.